Hey, Dave, to the extent that investors and analysts are going to be watching you today, looking through these numbers, listening to this interview, and saying, effectively, do I trust this guy? Do I trust the numbers he's putting out? Not that the numbers are inaccurate, but the confidence that he has or doesn't have in when things are going to happen or not going to happen. My question to you is, what do you think's changed for you? What were the lessons since, frankly, we saw you on our air back in November, and you had confidence in your predecessor and in the expectations of when this plane was going to get back in the air?
Andrew, listen, it's a great question. It's a question that hits me head on every time I'm with any audience, internal or external. You, the media, my customers, our employees, they'll judge me every step of the way here. I'm not going to predict it's going to be perfect. But what I will do is I will put realism into every one of our assessments every step of the way, and I will listen to everybody that's involved directly in the process. And as I listen and I help them resolve the anxieties they may have at any point in time during that process, everybody will gain confidence. I believe that. And we do need confidence as we launch this airplane. But the underlying engineering of the airplane, the demonstrated performance, outside that one moment where boundary conditions were not provided for, I believe in this airplane. I believe in the engineering of it. I believe in all the fundamentals. And we can get this exactly right. And as I said before, if we didn't believe, or if anybody in this process didn't believe we were going to field an airplane that's safer than any airplane in the sky, we wouldn't do it.
Hey, Dave, how would you...
Dave, I have to ask you...
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, Dave, how would you characterize the current relationships with your customers and the major carriers? Is it cordial? Is it... Are they asking for more information? Or do you speak to them a lot? Do you dread speaking? I mean, where does it stand right now with how that's going with all your biggest customers?
Well, listen, I do know them, and I've known them for quite some time, and I would never describe our discussions today as cordial. They are very direct, but they are incredibly supportive of the Boeing company and the products that we field. So they just want us to get back on track. They simply want us to get back where production's stable, predictable. They get their airplanes exactly when they need them. I think we have handled that discussion as well as it could be handled, maybe with not quite as much transparency. And I think getting back to Andrew's question, I think transparency of the lessons I've learned over the last year, that is where Boeing fell short. And we will not fall short on that subject under my leadership. It will be uncomfortable, but we will be transparent on every subject, whether it's training, whether it's the certification process, everything along the way. Leadership, culture, all those things are fair game. I get it. But you'll know what I know.